Thanks for tuning into Mystery Curtain, where every gadget has a story waiting to be told. Join me as we explore the latest innovation, test its limits, and decide if it. Samsung has introduced the Galaxy A17 5G as its latest addition to the mid-range segment. And while it does not chase after raw performance numbers, it attempts to strike a balance between design, usability, and everyday experience. At around $280 in the U.S. equivalent market, this phone sits in the competitive mid-range category, where users usually prioritize performance per dollar. But Samsung has taken a slightly different approach by focusing on refinement, balance, and reliability rather than pure power. The first impression of the Galaxy A17 5G is its design, which follows Samsung's flat-back language with curved edges on the frame, giving a comfortable grip. Despite being built entirely from plastic on both the back and frame, the finish feels solid and premium, resisting fingerprints thanks to a matte coating. Measuring 164.4 by 77.9 by 7.5 mm and weighing only 192 grams, the phone feels slim and lightweight, ideal for long-term, one-handed use without causing hand fatigue. The rear camera design takes on Samsung's modern, pill-shaped housing with a surrounding frame that adds a touch of elegance. However, the design is not flawless. The display still features a thick chin and a dated water drop notch, which looks behind the times compared to rivals in this segment. Another drawback is the presence of only a single bottom-firing speaker, which limits the entertainment experience. That said, the Galaxy A17 5G maintains some strengths in utility, including IP54 splash resistance, NFC, and biometric options like a side-mounted fingerprint scanner, and 2D face unlock for added convenience. Moving to the display, the Galaxy A17 5G sports a 6.7-inch Super AMOLED panel with full HD resolution 1080 by 2340 pixels and a 90 Hz refresh rate. This ensures vibrant visuals, smooth scrolling, and detailed content reproduction. Colors like red and green are vivid, and contrast is impressive, thanks to the AMOLED technology. However, the maximum brightness is capped at 800 nits, which struggles under direct sunlight, and the minimum brightness setting is not as low as some might prefer, making the screen less adaptable in very dark environments. The older water drop notch design further contributes to the sense that the display is a step behind competitors. On the camera side, Samsung delivers a versatile triple camera system. A 50 megapixels main sensor with OIS, a 5 megapixels ultrawide, and a 2 megapixels macro. In practice, the main shooter produces colorful, eye-pleasing shots, with good detail under bright conditions, helped by optical stabilization for sharper and more stable photos. Portrait mode offers decent subject separation and natural background blur, and the user can adjust the blur intensity after capturing. Samsung allows toggling between full-resolution 50 megapixel shots and 12 megapixels bind mode, with the higher resolution offering finer detail, at the cost of a slight delay in processing. The main limitation lies in video recording, which maxes out at 1080p 30 fps. Despite stabilization support, the lack of higher frame rates results in less fluid video capture, which feels restrictive compared to some competitors offering 4K recording. Under the hood, the Galaxy A17 5G runs on Samsung's Exynos 1330 processor, built on a 5nm process, featuring two Cortex-A78 performance cores at 2.4 GHz. and 6 Cortex-A55 efficiency cores at 2.0 GHz, paired with Mali G68 MP2 GPU. This chip is not designed for heavy workloads, but rather for efficiency and battery management while ensuring 5G connectivity. With 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage, expandable via microSD, it handles multitasking comfortably and offers ample storage for most users. Benchmark scores reflect its mid-range positioning, with about 437,000 on Antutu, 958. Single-core and 2071 multi-core on Geekbench 6, and 1,320 GPU points, placing it squarely in the middle of the pack. Gaming performance is mixed. Arena of Valor runs between 37 to 62 FPS, showing noticeable frame drops over extended sessions, while PUBG Mobile maintains a more stable 30 FPS on medium settings. Thermals are well controlled, with the phone warming up to 40-45 C but never overheating. The software experience, however, is where Samsung shines. Running Android 15 with One UI 7. The interface feels fluid and well optimized, with smooth animations, organized notifications, and intuitive layouts. Combined with the 90 Hz display, navigation feels responsive, and Samsung's customization options remain among the best in the industry. The Galaxy A17 5G is powered by a 5000 mAh battery, capable of comfortably lasting through a full day of heavy use, or more than 8 hours of mixed tasks. In real-world testing, after nearly 5 hours of combined social media, browsing, web surfing, and gaming, the phone still had 83% battery left, demonstrating solid endurance. Charging is less impressive, capped at 25 W, filling the battery in about 2 hours, which feels slow compared to competitors offering 45 W or higher. In this price range, ultimately, the Samsung Galaxy A17 5G delivers a well-rounded package with a stylish design, capable cameras, smooth software, reliable battery life, and balanced performance. However, it misses the mark on certain aspects like faster charging, modern display design, and stronger video capabilities, leaving room for improvement. For users prioritizing stability, everyday usability, and Samsung's trusted ecosystem over raw specs, the Galaxy A17 5G is a dependable mid-range choice, though power-hungry users may find alternatives more appealing.